dias, Americanos. I'm Chad, and on this historic election night, I just wanted to take a minute and 52 seconds out of your time to talk to you a little bit about the history of voting. So just calm down, and we'll get through this.
Okay, so democracy is actually a Greek word, like everything else. Ancient Greeks used to vote by putting a white pebble in an urn for yes and a black pebble in an urn for no. This is where we get the expression blackballed, as in to vote against somebody. The expression blue balls came from the fact that back then Greek teenagers didn't have locks on their doors. The oldest and most common form of voting that is still used today is called voice voting. It's where someone says aye for yes and nay for no. Aye, nay, aye, nay, aye, nay. Romans used to vote by writing on little wooden tablets covered with wax. They would write a V for yes and an A for no. In Florence and Venice, they used to use something called ballotta, which is where we get our word ballot from. Thanks, Florence and Venice. The Athenians used to use a process called ostracism, where the loser was actually cast out of the country for 10 years. We don't do that anymore. In the sovereign city of Appenzell in Switzerland in the late 1300s, men over the age of 18 were required to bring with them a voter registration card to vote in the assembly. However, if you forgot your voter registration card at home, you were also allowed to participate if you wore a sword. Early American settlers used to use corn and beans to vote, which I think is a pretty bitchin' idea, because once you're done voting, you can eat your votes. The Pilgrims used to raise their hands. Neat. The modern ballot method that Americans use today actually originated in Australia on the island of Tasmania. Other notable things that Americans have stolen from Australians are Paul Hogan, AC/DC, and the Tasmanian Devil.